got an unboxing, we've got an unboxing. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. We've got sort of an unboxing, it's kind of an unbagging. I'm very excited. I'm not shopping, but I shopped. For those of you that follow me on my Instagram, thank you. But you would have seen a little reveal of this already, but I thought I would do a video and show you in full what I got, give you all the details that I can, and anything else that I don't tell you that you want to know, then just pop it in the comments section below and I will answer if it's something I am capable of answering. I'm not an expert, as we know, I've said many times before, I am a handbag enthusiast, not an expert, but I certainly will help and give my thoughts whatever I can do. So I'm going to unbag this for you. This is a pre-loved item, so I haven't got a load of posh packaging to show you, and I was so excited about when it came, especially as I haven't really been, there were the earrings, okay, I slipped up with the earrings, but apart from that I haven't been shopping and I haven't really got anything planned. And I had in my head I wanted this item, and then I did a little Facebook search and I found it and I bought it, and I arranged it all whilst I was walking the dog. It was a little bit like spur of the moment impetuous, but not impetuous to want the item, just impetuous for this actual individual one. I mentioned Facebook groups. Now I've had a request in the past from someone, and I'm sorry I can't remember who, but I did have in the comment section below about can I include where I do buy my goods from. Yes, I will put that in the description box of this video. Massive caveat for me doing that though. Obviously, you've got to be careful, you've got to be responsible for yourselves, and there are so many scammers out there, unfortunately. It's a sad state of the world that people are trying to scam other people out of their hard-earned money, and it really saddens me. So due diligence, people, you know, just because I recommend a Facebook group, that doesn't mean I can guarantee there aren't unscrupulous people within that app, within that Facebook group. Now the Facebook groups that I use are all closed groups. They are administered, there's an admin team, so the scope for fraud is certainly limited, and there's obviously those mitigating factors, but people slip through the net and you can't expect admin to know, you know, to know if people are unscrupulous. So that's my caveat, but I will of course share. Also, a lot of people in these groups some will ship internationally, a lot of them are going to be UK groups because that's how I prefer to shop. I prefer to buy local if I can. It's easier from a time perspective, from a shipping perspective, you know, when you're dealing with personal sellers. So, but I will absolutely share it, and do with that information what you will. So without any more waffly because we're 3 minutes in, can you guess where it's from? So I bought a Louis Vuitton vintage item, and I will tell you exactly how vintage. So it's been packed like this. I've only folded it flat just to fit it in the dust bag to unbag it for you, if that makes sense. Also really lucky, the bag was sent for back to Louis Vuitton for some minor repairs, and because of that I got a brand new dust bag back with it from the lovely lady that sold me this. So that's really nice. I'm just going to fold it up for now and pop it to the side, because I think I'm going to keep this bag stuffed, because, right, look, that's from having it stored flat, and I know they come flat, and it's fine, it's not a problem, it will just come out, you know, with time, that will just fall out. It's not damage, it's just storage creasing. So what have I got? I have got a Louis Vuitton, who'd have thought, Keepall in the size 45 in the classic monogram. So that means it's got the vachetta leather, and you can see this has aged somewhat. This vachetta leather is not new. Neither is the bag. The bag is 20 years old. When I look at the date code, so this was I'll show you here. Made in France. So it says that there. You can see, so you can see the slight markings on the vachetta, but that's okay. It was made in France. You can see from here all the corners are good. There is no damage to this canvas whatsoever. When you look at the date code, that also backs up that it was made in France because it's got the letters SP on it, and this was also manufactured in the 4th week of the year 2002. So this is from January 2002, so over 20 years, just starting, over 20 years old. Still younger than me, don't you worry. The canvas, I would say, is nice and thick. It is not the Bandoulier version. I don't know if they made them then or not. Like I say, not an expert. But if you buy one now and you buy the Bandoulier version, which might be all that they do, they have a strip of vachetta leather on this one that goes down there, gives it the extra support, and then there'll be holes for a strap to go to, and that'll be the same either end, and you can put a strap over. Talking about straps, this did come with a Louis Vuitton strap that was bought new, but I don't think I'm going to use it because I haven't got the Bandoulier version. I haven't got anywhere to put it onto. I would have to attach it to the handles, and I mean, never say never, I might try it, but I just don't think I'm going to wear it like that. I think if I want to be able to wear it across the body or on my shoulder, then I'd get the Bandoulier version. I think with this version, especially if I'm going anywhere and I'm going in the car, I don't need a strap. It's only if I'm going to be walking a long time holding this, that I need a strap. Otherwise, I can just hand hold it or put it in the crook of my arm like so. So I'm good with that. So yeah, so it comes with the luggage tag, and I might get this hot stamped as well. It currently hasn't been, so it's blank. And well, inside is a big brown hole. It's got a minor mark inside, which so as I was saying before the memory card got full and interrupted me, it has got a very minor mark inside, a little bit of a stain, but it's not gone all the way through or anything. It's like a surface stain, which you get from use, but you can see overall it's really, really clean. Now I have done a little bit of work on this. Oh, the other thing it comes with, so it comes with the original padlock and 2 keys, and also this little strap here, which I may or may not use. It gives a bit of security. It may make it nicer when using, but that basically ties around your 2 handles there. But obviously that's going to mean when you are using it and you're zipping it up and unzipping it, that it will get in the way basically. So I have done some work on this. Now I have not touched the vachetta. The lovely lady that sold this to me said she conditioned it just before she sent it as well, so it's not dried out. There's a little bit of wrinkling here, again just from the storage and how it's been folded flat, but there's no cracks in the canvas, there's no cracks in the leather. It's all really, really good. I cleaned the canvas just with a baby wipe. Not that it looked dirty at all, it looked perfectly clean, and the baby wipe had some dirt on it when I took it off, but not a lot at all. I just almost, it's part of my bond. Whenever I buy pre-loved, it's almost like I like a little bonding process of getting to know the bag and getting to see if there's any imperfections at all, and just almost making it mine by getting rid of any past dirt, even if it doesn't look dirty. It's like starting afresh, starting a clean. That may make sense to some of you. Welcome to my world, those of you. So I have done that, and I also spent a significant amount of time just going over the hardware. When I first opened this bag, it had a very slight smell to it. It wasn't a nasty smell, it was almost like a slight musty, like almost a metallic smell, and I think it was where some of the hardware was a little bit tarnished. She's 20 years old, That is going to happen. And I knew from the pictures, you know, I'm not unhappy, I wasn't misled or anything like that. But there was a very slight, like, metally smell. That's now gone. Like I said, I cleaned up all of the hardware, made it nice and shiny, made the zip nice and shiny, made the keys and the padlock, you can see there, like, so I made this padlock as well. You can see it's super shiny. You got Louis Vuitton branding there, and oops, there on the back as well. You can see there's some marks here. It's, you know, you can only get so much off with products, but it's clean and it's shiny and it's bright, and I'm okay with that. I mean, if I really need to, I can buy myself a new padlock and keys, but why would I need to? It's perfectly functional, it's clean, it's just not brand new. But I knew that, and I didn't spend the brand new price. The zip has come up really well. I was quite some time with my metal cleaner and some cotton buds on that. I also really like the way that the zip folds through, so you can see that the zip goes over there, and then that's where you can put the padlock through, like so. I'm not going to do it up because I can't bother, but you can see there, look how shiny it is, and that would just do up, and then obviously you keep the keys separately. So if you were travelling and say you're leaving it on a luggage rack or something and you just wanted to, you know, add the extra security, then you've got that available to you, and that's really easy. Similarly, I could put my dress in the luggage tag as well. That's not being used. So that was some of the work I did. Majority was on the hardware. Now, also, Louis Vuitton are well known for having buttery soft zips that just undo and are super easy. This did not. I think with age they got a bit stuck, but look at this now. Looky looky. So I hold the end, but you know, there's not much in there keeping it. So a little tip, and I learnt this on YouTube, because YouTube is a wonderful source of information, including here. I just literally broke off a little bit of wax from a candle and just rubbed it on the zip, rubbed it inside the teeth, and then ran the zip backwards and forth a few times, just to get that working through, and that really loosened it well. I then put a tiny bit of heat on it from a hairdryer, just very briefly, not enough that would damage or melt the canvas at all, just a tiny bit, and the metal held on to that heat, being a better conductor, and ran the zip through again more times with that, as it was like made the wax a bit softer, and that did the trick. So it was fairly quick and easy to do, wasn't overly messy. You know, you want to not do too much, be careful, otherwise you end up with wax all everywhere. But yeah, it worked really well, and I'm super happy. So I haven't been anywhere yet. So the reason I wanted this was just for like any overnight stays, 2 nights. I'm not going to use this when I go to Paris because I want a greater choice of clothes, shoes and handbags, so I'm going to use like a mini wheelie. But if I'm just going anywhere like a hotel or something for the night or 2 nights with my husband, then that's just, or a spa break or something, then I think it's just perfect really. It's not too big, and if it doesn't work out and the size isn't right, or I decide I want to have a bandoulière version, then I can either keep this as a spare or sell it on, but it's not cost a fortune. As we're talking about price, the price of the bandoulière versions of the size 45 new currently is £1,750, and I got this for just over £600. So that goes to show you how much I've saved by going pre-loved, and I really love it, and I just think it's a really good, it feels quality. I think sometimes with these luxury brands, going pre-loved, going vintage, for some of the brands, that I would not include Hermes in this, but in some of the other brands, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, you you get a better quality item. Yes, it's used, but it's overall a better made quality item. And just, you know, how well this 20-year-old hardware cleaned up is testimony, I think, and how good the zip is. Now, I showed you this is just a great big blank space inside. Now sometimes when I'm going away, you know, I'm going to have chargers, and you know, if I'm going away for one night, I'm still going to want to charge my phone and my watch and things. So it's nice to have a little bit of pocket. It's nice sometimes to have a little bit of structure but without changing the style of the bag. And it's nice to have a bit of protection so you don't stain the inside. So what have I got? I have this, which I am going to unbox with you. So I was sent this by Zumoni. So full disclosure, I was gifted this. I have a discount code for you as well. If you want 20% off any of these liners, and I'm going to show you this in detail, then I have the discount code of Jojo Luxe. I will also include it in the description box below, along with a link to Zumoni. I don't receive any commission or any, it's not an affiliate link. My only benefit on this is literally this liner. And I don't mean that in an ungrateful way. I'm very grateful to Zumoni. I'm a long-standing customer of Zumoni as well. I have purchased their products myself, but this particular one was gifted. So it came in a cardboard box and then wrapped like this. So let's unwrap it, and hopefully this is good. And I'll tell you what I've got. Oh gosh, it's loud. Also comes with a little thank you card. With a code off for 15% off your next order. Like I say, I don't need that because my discount code is better than that. My discount code is 20% off. So let's take it out of the packaging. Now I wanted to keep it all quite muted, so I didn't go. There's so many colours available from Zumoni, and there's a certain amount of customization you can do. Often, have I got fluff on it already? Just cut the packet. Often they will do, you know, you can have it with no pockets, or you can add a zip pocket, or you can add a, there's things you can do. You can add on or take away bottle holders and things. Quite often they have like 2 different types for one liner. So I went for this one, and I'll put a link to this particular one, like colour and everything, in the description box below as well. Now I went for the thinner 1.2mm felt as opposed to 2mm felt because I didn't want to bulk out the bag too much. I may have done this right or wrong, but we'll see. I wanted to add some structure because look, I have a Keepall puddle already, so, and I want to try and get these storage lines out of her. So there are, on this one side, there's 3 little slip pockets there. So again, I can put like a charger or some makeup or bits and bobs in there. The sides are just plain, and you can see there's some movement there, which I wanted for the bag. And then there's 3 more slip pockets this side, plus this extra pocket there. So if you wanted to, like, slip a laptop or something down in there, you could. Now I haven't tried this yet, as you saw, I've just unboxed it. I have always found with Zumoni products that they just fit. They fit so well. So let's pop this in. And test it out. Okay. I'm very happy with the colour I chose. I wasn't sure because I ordered it as well before I had the bag, but you can see now it's still got some natural slouch to the bag, but it's certainly holding it up more than it was. I will put some stuffing in here as well because I'm trying to work out these creases here, and I'll probably just keep the dust bag inside as well. But it means, for example, where I've got like the padlock and keys, I can just leave those inside one of the little slip pockets, so I know it's safe and not going to get lost. And then this little strap that I just don't need to put on, I can add that in as well. So yeah, the fit is good. It goes straight to the corners. If I went for the 2mm felt, I think it would have given it even greater structure. But I deliberately wanted to try the thinner felt because sometimes I find the thicker felt inserts in general are too stiff for what I want. So that is that. It fits in lovely. I am extremely happy with that. My discount code is going to be valid for a while, so this isn't one of these like 2 days and you've got to do it. It's valid for an entire year, starting from last month actually, so you've got a good while to go with it. I think there's going to be some exciting releases from Zimoni as well, some new products coming, so do keep your eyes peeled and let me know if you've got any questions on this beauty. I am very, very happy, and I'm like basically going, I want to go somewhere now. I want to use my bag, and I just really love her, really do. So that's it from me. Do take care, everyone, and there really isn't going to be an unboxing for a while. Promise. Take care. Bye.